Mike said to Mandy, "Do you want it?" Mandy said, "Are you serious?" To which Mike said, "Well, will you marry me?" And that is why we are all here today. This couple is the total package of friendship, family, love, and commitment. It is with great pleasure, then, that we are all here today to witness and celebrate their marriage. In marriage, Michael and Amanda give themselves freely into the hands of one another, and in so doing receive the love and trust of the other as their most precious gift. But even as that gift is shared by two people who are in love, it also touches the friends and family members who support and contribute to their relationship. The presence of all of you here today shows how important you are in their lives. You are part of the reason they stand here together today. In their memories, you will always be tied to this day and its meaning. Therefore, Michael and Mandy wish to honor and thank each of you for the contributions you have made to their lives. Will each one of you here do all that is in your power to support and encourage Michael and Mandy in fulfilling the promises they make? If so, please respond by saying, "We will."
We will.
Michael, is there anything you would like to say to Mandy before affirming your vows?
It was 2 years ago today, and for those who know me, being on time and organized might be some of my traditional traits there. So when we met for the very first time 2 years ago today, it was Barnes & Noble, a little simple coffee. Little did I know our lives are about to change forever. One thing I love about us is the fact that our relationship seems really old, in the sense that there's a level of comfort and trust and love that far exceeds any 2 years that anybody can have together. However, on the other hand, every time that we're apart, and for those who don't know, obviously Mandy was living up north and I was living down here in Howell during the week. And so each weekend we would see each other. It would kind of be almost like this sense of excitement to come back and see each other again. And that's the kind of newness. Even though it's 2 years, the excitement is still there, right there in my belly. Those kind of butterfly feelings that you feel when you see somebody for the first time. As our relationship progressed, one of the biggest challenges we faced involved our children. I would describe both of us as parents first, with dating taking a secondary role in our lives. So as we considered how and when to introduce our children to introduce each other to our respective children, it was a bit easier to introduce Mandy to my two children, as I've been divorced for, many, many years. My children are a little bit older, a little bit used to everything. Kaya, obviously a little bit younger, and Mandy was a little bit more recently divorced. So we kind of went back and forth. Mandy was kind of, I think, excited for me to meet Kaya. I kind of cautioned her back then that I think it was going to last for quite some time, and you really can't take those type of things back. So we kind of waited a little bit while longer for me to meet Kaya. When I did, she's a wonderful young lady. I think it kind of worked out well in the sense that I think Kaya and I get along pretty well now. And as our family becomes one, I promise to love and treat Kaya the same as I do my own children. I think when I look at Kaya, I see a lot of Mandy in her, and Mandy certainly raised Kaya the right way. And when you think about the impact that a mom has on a daughter, Carol, Mandy's mom, wherever she is, has had a tremendous impact on Mandy. One of the things I love about Mandy is that she's such a giving person. She would literally do anything for any members of her friend, a member of her family. She really cares about people, and I think she definitely gets that from her mom. Sadly, I never met Rich, Mandy's dad. I hope he would have liked me. I hope he would have given our marriage a blessing. And despite never having met Mandy's dad, I'm quite certain that, Mandy, you get a lot of your strong traits. You're one of the strongest people I've ever met. I'm sure you get that from your dad. And I thank both your mom and your dad for raising you the right way and for having you here for me to marry you today. I promise that I always treat you with the same love and respect that your parents did. I've always felt blessed to have two of the greatest children that a father could ever have asked for, Lindsay and Logan. You've always made me so proud. It's just been the three of us for such a long time. And when Mandy came into our lives, I was a little bit cautious to bring you guys around her. But I really love the fact that you guys really get along very well with Mandy. I love the fact that Mandy and Lindsay will just get in the car and just take off and go to the mall. And Lindsay will give Mandy advice on how to get the top bargains at Kohl's and the other stores. She'll even pull up the coupons on her phone to make sure that Mandy's not wasting our family money. That way we can go on more vacations. It was only with the full acceptance of Logan and Lindsay that I was willing to move forward and bring Mandy into our lives. Mandy, I love you. Look forward to all that's in store for us, our family, for many years to come.
Mandy, is there anything you would like to say to Michael before affirming your vows?
Yes, but I can't top that. And he wrote those this morning. If anyone would have told me 2 years ago that I would be standing here today getting married, I would not have believed them. People talk about their one true love, their soulmate, the person that they cannot live without. My mom talked about that. My sister talks about that. I didn't know what that was. Until I met you 2 years ago. I didn't fully understand what they were talking about at all, and now I do. I'm so grateful to have met you. You make my life better in all ways, and you make me a better person. Because of you, I'm happier than I ever imagined I could be. I love spending every waking moment with you. You're my best friend, my true love. And most wonderful man imaginable. We make such a great team, and I feel like together we can do anything. I look forward to spending the rest of my life by your side, through the good times and the bad, and everything that life throws at us in between. I can't wait to go anywhere and everywhere with you. I'm so happy that our two families are becoming one. Lindsay and Logan are two amazing young adults who I love very much, and I couldn't ask for two better role models for Kaya. I vow to love them as if they were my own children. To say I love you does not even come close to expressing my feelings towards you. But I do love you, and I love us together.
Michael and Mandy, please join hands as you look into each other's eyes and affirm your vows. Mike, you'll begin. Mandy, because of you,
Mandy, because of you,
I laugh, I smile.
I laugh, I smile.
I dare to dream again.
I dare to dream again.
Today, I look forward with great joy
I look forward with great joy
to spending the rest of my life with you
spending the rest of my life with you
as your husband,
as your husband,
caring for and nurturing you,
caring for and nurturing you,
being present for you
being present for you,
in all that life presents us.
all that life presents us.
And I vow to be true and faithful
I vow to be true and faithful
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we shall both live.
And Mandy? Michael, because of you, I laugh, I smile.
Michael, because of you,
I dare to dream again.
I dare to dream again.
Today, I look forward with great joy
Today, I look forward with great joy
to spending the rest of my life with you
to spending the rest of my life with you
as your wife,
as your wife,
caring for and nurturing you,
caring for and nurturing you,
being present for you
being present for you
in all that life presents us.
in all that life presents.
And I vow to be true and faithful
And I vow to be true and faithful
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Everyone loves an outdoor wedding. What's not to love? We're relaxed. We feel like we're on vacation when we're near the water. Mandy and Mike, you have chosen to demonstrate your union with a sand ceremony. This ceremony symbolizes how your love has evolved into a new and eternal relationship supported by family and friends. Lindsay, Logan, and Kaya, please step forward. Here. And if you'd like to put the ring box on the table, you could just have your free hands. You're parents love you very much and want you to know that you are, and always will be, a very important part of their lives. Will you each please pick your colored sand, and at the same time, pour your sand into the large glass container along with your good wishes. That would mean so much to your parents. And Mike and Mandy, now it is your turn to pour your separate containers of sand into the designated vessel. Each grain of sand in your respective containers represents a unique and separate moment, decision, feeling, and experience that has shaped you into the separate and unique individuals that you are. As you pour your separate vials of sand into the vessel, it illustrates how your separate and independent lives now blend into a loving and supportive marital union. Your life experiences from this day forward will be shared, and what happens to one of you happens to the other. Mandy and Mike, so shall your new moments, decisions, feelings, and experiences be part of the whole of your union. As the years march on, and as the bottled sand makes new patterns in the glass jar, and it undoubtedly will change after each move into a new home, so will each of you be called upon to go with the flow of unexpected events and not fight one another, but to work in harmony to allow for the best possible outcome. Take this lovely vessel home with you, and always let it be a reminder of this profound moment in your lives. It is now time for the presentation of the rings. The wedding ring is a symbol, in visible form, of the unbroken circle of your love, so that wherever you go, you may always return to your shared life together. May these rings always call to mind the power of your love. May the Lord bless these rings, which you give to each other, as the sign of your love and fidelity. As you place the ring on the finger of your beloved, please repeat after me. Mandy, with this ring, I give you my heart. I promise from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. Michael, with this ring, I give you my heart. I promise from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. Amanda and Michael, please continue to hold hands as you look into each other's eyes. You now stand at the threshold of marriage. Savor this moment and always remember the love you feel in this instant in time. In a few short seconds, your lives will be forever joined. Amanda and Michael, you have declared before us that you will live together in marriage as husband and wife. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, the taking of vows, and the giving and the receiving of rings. By the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. May your first act as a married couple be an act of love. You may now seal your marriage with a kiss. Friends and family, let me be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Michael Clark.